producer Garry Marshall. From Showtime Super Day, Bob Einstein. From the upper left, Jim J. Bullock. From TV and the movies, Ava Gabor. From Comedy Impressions, Louise DuArt. From One Life to Live, Andrea Evans. From The Cosby Show, Tempestt Bledsoe. And beyond Shadoe Stevens, we are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Joan Davidson.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Thank you, Shadoe Stevens. Hello, Squares. Well, here we are once again back together. You know, we have two challengers because we gave away a car worth, $200,000, I think, on Friday. Maybe not. On my left, Stefanie Weingort. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hi, Stefanie. Tell us something about yourself. What do you do?
Hi, I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I work for a music royalties administrator.
Well, good. You don't talk like you're from Massachusetts. You lost your accent.
I'm from Springfield, not Boston.
In Boston, we'll talk about that later. Good luck on the show, Stefanie. On my right, our Mr. X is Mark Puente. Did I say that right? Welcome to the show, Mark. Tell us something about yourself.
I'm originally from Chicago, and I moved out in California about 7 years ago. I'm living in Laguna Beach, and I work for an insurance replacement firm.
Well, good. Let's hope you make lots of money on the show. You won't need the insurance. Here's how you make money on Squares. You win tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, or diagonally. Acquire as many squares as you can. Winner of each game receives $500 in cash, $1,000 third game so you can catch up. And whoever amasses the most amount of money on the show will have a chance, Mark and Stefanie, to drive away in a beautiful Buick. Check out the Buick. We tossed the coin backstage. Stefanie, you won the toss. Pick a square. Let's get started.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers is in the center square.
All right.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, John.
You just sparkle today.
Sparkle, because it's Monday.
Yes. True or false, Joan? To make ends meet as a struggling actor, Sylvester Stallone, remember?
Sure.
He had a small part in an adult movie in which he played the Italian stallion.
I heard it was indeed a very small part. But I'm not going to get into that. I heard that, yes.
You say that?
Yes, it was an adult movie, as they called them.
Yeah,
I
Stefanie,
agree.
she says that's true. You agree? Yes, ma'am. Circle gets a square. Party at Joan's Studs. Mark, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock. Hi, Jim.
Hi, John. Happy Monday.
Yes. Jim, a question that's right up your alley. On a chicken farm, the farmer will often go into the chicken coop at about 3 a.m. and do something to encourage the hens to start laying eggs. What would he do, Jim?
He shows them a box of shake and bake. Golly gee. I would say that he feeds them.
Feeds them. Mark, what do you think?
I'll disagree.
He turns on the light.
Are you kidding? That was my
No,
first.
it's true. X gets a square. The more hours of light, the more eggs. Stefanie, pick a square.
Louise DuArt, please.
Ah, yes. Louise DuArt, the lady of many voices. Hi, Louise.
Hi, John.
You do all those fabulous female voices on DC Follies.
Yes, and Michael Jackson.
Yes, right. No, we talked about that before the show. Congratulations on the success of the show.
Thank you.
Ounce for ounce, Louise, which of the following nuts has the most calories? Cashews, peanuts, or walnuts?
Nuts, huh? Well, let me think. I did a movie called Nuts. You know, I produced it, directed it, starred in it. I didn't get an Academy Award or anything.
That's great.
Oh.
I just love it when you do that.
I'm going to say cashews.
Cashews. Stefanie, what do you think?
I disagree.
712 calories for every ounce. Walnut. Circle gets the square. Over to you, Mark. Pick a square.
Andrea Evans.
From One Life to Live, Andrea Evans is here. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, John.
In the legal sense, Andrea, you cannot commit adultery unless you are...
In the legal sense, huh? An adult, I guess. No, I think
think you have to be over the age of 21.
Over the age of 21, Mark, or you can't commit adultery. Maybe it's called something, I don't know. Well, this is for the block. What do you think?
I disagree.
No, you have to be married. That's what they're going for. X gets the square. Stephanie, pick a square.
Gary Marshall, please.
Gary Marshall, producer of so many good shows. Gary?
I still have an accent, John, even though I'm not from Massachusetts. I still have my Bronx accent, so
Yes,
I kept mine. This young lady.
But wasn't that unusual? She's from Massachusetts. She doesn't park her car or anything like that. She's lost it. But
Springfield, they don't have an accent,
I
I
see.
guess.
Gary, you just ate 50 prunes. 50? 50 prunes in 10 minutes. Are you going into the Guinness Book of Records?
Yes, but I have to make one stop first before... I would say yes.
You say yeah, that's a record. Stephanie, what do you think?
I disagree.
The record is 100 prunes in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Circle gets a square. It wouldn't be a record. Mark, pick a square.
Super Dave.
Super Dave Osbourne from the Super Dave Show. Super Dave, your show is so good on Showtime network all over the place. How many years have you been on?
Well, this is our first year, Jerry, and we were just picked up.
Oh, super.
We've been picked
John.
up.
John Davidson. John is my name, John.
We've
But
been
Super
picked
Dave,
up for another 21. I'm really thrilled.
well, good. We're glad you're here, and it's nice of you to wear the outfit, of which you probably only have one, and we see it a lot, don't we? Before we ask you any question, we want to take a look, Super Dave, at your great basketball dunking stunt from, of course, the Showtime Super Dave show. Should you set this up?
No, I don't think we ought to see it. It was an accident that happened, and I was supposed to be sent to the ceiling for a slam dunk, and I had a miss.
2, 1, go. All right, we're stopping. No, we're not.
All your stunts end that way. But we're glad you're here and that you're alive. Super Dave, here's a question for you, since you obviously know so much about sports. In what popular game, Super Dave, do you start with a boneyard?
I would say cricket, and I know that for sure.
You're saying that cricket starts with a boneyard, B-O-N-E-Y-A-R-D. This is for the block. Mark, what do you think?
I'll agree.
No. What? He has a trusting face, I know. The answer is dominoes. At the beginning of the game, the dominoes are called like bones sitting there. Can't put, yes, X gets a square. No, can't put a circle there. You got to earn it yourself. Stephanie, over to you. What do you want to do?
Super Dave to win.
We're back to Super Dave Osbourne. Hi, Super Dave.
How are you?
You're still wearing the same outfit.
Yes.
Dave, what causes more accidents at home? Bicycles, stairs, or doors?
Well, if you ride a bike down stairs through a closed door, you can get hurt. You should always...
Super Dave, I know you're kidding now, aren't you?
Absolutely. The answer to that, and believe me, I've hurt myself enough to know this, it's absolutely stairs.
So before the win, it's worth $500. Stephanie says stairs.
I agree.
No, bicycles. X gets the square. Over to you, Mark. Take a square.
Tempestt, Bledsoe.
Tempestt Bledsoe from the Bill Cosby Show.
Wait.
Hi, Tempestt.
Hi.
We've watched you grow up over the last 4 years on TV.
Thank you.
And you're doing just fine. Here's a question for you, though. According to the New American Medical Dictionary, what do you call a nightmare that occurs during the day?
An algebra test. Yes, an algebra test.
Is that your final answer?
No. I was
A
just kidding
nightmare
there.
during the day.
A daydream. Just a bad one.
A daydream. Mark, what do you think?
I disagree.
It's called, I never heard of this, a daymare. So X gets a square. Nightmarish fantasies that occur when you're awake. Stephanie, pick a square.
Ava Gabor.
Ava Gabor is here. Welcome, Ava. Welcome back. This is the first time you've done the new Hollywood squares.
That's right, darling, and you got very tall up there. You used to be further down.
Well, no.
You look rather good from this angle.
Oh, well, thank you. I think when Peter Marshall was doing the show, he had a regular chair. I sit on a stool, you see, like this. It just makes me look taller. But we're glad you're here. You know a lot about ladies' hair because you have the line of ladies' wigs, as we know. But let's see how much you know about men's hair. Why don't you take a look at the monitor? Let's have some fun. There is Super Dave, looking really daring in a punk hairstyle, you see? Yes. Now, here's Shadoe, suave and Now, what he's wearing is called a flat top. It's called a flat top or a crew cut. He looks sort of like Bob Uecker or something. And now, here's Garry Marshall wearing a men's hairstyle that is called...
I look a lot like Fonzie.
Question is, Ava, what do you call that hairstyle that Gary's wearing?
Well, you know, it's so amazing that it takes men nowadays longer to get ready than women. There's all the teasing and the blowing and all the things.
Well, we're not saying
on.
this could be from any time, you see.
It's for any time. Well, I would call this a pom-pom haircut.
A what?
A pom-pom, you know.
A pom-pom.
Yeah, it's a little Hungarian, but it'll go.
All right.
Pon hair.
Stephanie?
I disagree.
Good. It's called a pompadour, and it was made popular by the rock stars.
I was trying.
You were very close.
That's
Certainly it's a square. Mark, over to you. You got one square left. Who's it going to be?
Shadoe Stevens.
Shadoe Stevens. The best voice on television today.
Okay.
Shadoe, congratulations. Your career is just taking off, series deals and movie deals all over the place.
Thanks, John, for mentioning that. I appreciate it.
We're glad you're here on this lovely game show.
I'm glad I'm here, too.
Yes.
Gosh.
Shadoe, this will be for the win. If a baby is born in the United States to a French family vacationing, would that baby be a citizen of the United States, a citizen of France, or both?
An interesting question. I have a friend, a guy that I know casually, who was vacationing. Parents were vacationing in France, and he was born in France. So it would be the same, only vice versa. Named Francois Rosenblum is his name.
Yes.
And so I would say the same.
What? You're saying it is the same? Would the baby be a citizen of both the United States or France? You're saying both?
Both.
It's worth $500 here to you, Mark. What do you think?
I disagree.
It's called dual citizenship. It is both. X gets a square. No. Circle gets the square, and you won $500, Stephanie. We're going to take a break. Secret Square game is next. Stay with us. We'll pull this together. We'll be right back.
I see now that the wrong button was pushed.
A secret square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this Shadoe Stevens.
Boy, John, this time it's a trip to Jamaica. For the vacation of a lifetime, you and a guest will fly from Los Angeles to the beautiful beaches of Montego Bay, Jamaica. We've got your ticket on Eastern Airlines, and you'll enjoy a 6-night, 7-day stay at Jack Tar Village Resorts, all-inclusive fun-filled vacation in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Meals, beverages, water sports, and more. A carefree, effortless escape furnished by Jack Tar Village Resorts.
Realize Secret Square to our home audience only. Mark, you need $500. You need to catch up. Take a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers is in the center. Joan, you're going to be traveling again June the 1st through the 13th. Caesars in Las Vegas.
Caesars in Las Vegas.
Ooh, be there, be square. Joan, speaking of Las Vegas, modern communism.
Brilliant segue, John.
You like
Brilliant.
that segue?
Brilliant.
Modern communism is based on the theories of Marx as interpreted or modified by whom?
Lenin.
Mark, she says Lenin.
I would disagree.
No, that's exactly it. Lenin, that's a sharp lady. Yeah, Circle gets a square. Stefanie, pick a square.
Jim J. Bullock, please.
Jim J. Bullock. Jim, I could hardly hear with your
I
fans
can't
screaming
either,
here.
and
You
I'm
are
so
the secret.
thrilled to be secret square.
You're the secret square. Wow. That's been a secret to me all these years.
Let me drink some more tea.
Jim, this is for that trip to Montego Bay.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
According to the book Hollywood's Children, Jim, who was the first child star to earn $1 million a year? Shirley Temple, Jackie Coogan, or Mickey Rooney?
Shirley Temple.
Stephanie, what do you think?
Mama, I'm prettier than you.
I disagree.
Pack your... Montego Bay. The answer, I would have said Shirley Temple too. It's Jackie Coogan. So I wouldn't have said that. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing, John.
It's an educational show. Mark, pick a square.
Eva Gabor, please.
Eva Gabor is here. Eva, this historical happening took place in California on January 24th, 1848.
Before my time.
What was it?
I think somebody actually singled on the freeway when they changed the lane.
That's very good.
Well,
1848.
do you know what I think it was? I think those, you know, those beautiful missions in Carmel and in somewhere else. I think the missions. They first built the missions.
This is before the block, Mark. What do you think?
I'll agree.
It was the beginning of the gold rush.
How
Can't put a
silly.
circle there. Got to earn it yourself.
Oh,
Gold
I'm
was
sorry,
discovered.
darling.
Stephanie, over to you. Pick a square. Now you're hunting.
Ava Gabor to win.
Ava Gabor to win. Ava, since Tempestt Bledsoe is here from the Cosby Show, here's a Tempestt question. Where would you find these famous words? Quote, send these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me.
I like the way you said it. It's the Declaration of Independence.
Stephanie, it's for the win. What do you think?
I disagree.
They're inscribed on the Statue of Liberty. Circle gets the square. Now, Mark, the next game is worth 1,000. You could catch up right after these messages. Stay with us. Let's see if Mark can catch up right after this. Welcome back. We have time for one last question because we've had so much fun on today's show. Mark, your turn to make some. You have no money. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers is in the center. Joan, you know, Garry Marshall is here, who's produced, what, 5 hit TV shows, right? And every show has had a theme song to it. So in commemoration of that, we want to ask you a question about TV themes.
themes.
We're going to play a song from the past. And we're going to say, what is the name of that show? All right? Here is the theme. It's playing right now by our musical director, Stormy Sachs. Joan, what is that theme from?
Is it Mary Tyler Moore?
Is that your, want to try that?
Let's try that.
Mark, what do you think? You have no money. You need some money here. She says that's the Mary Tyler Moore Show theme.
I'll agree.
You just won $200. Mary Tyler Moore. Next gets the square. I see by the tote board we have a champion. And her name is Stefanie Weingort. Congratulations with $1,000. Stephanie, congratulations. She's won $1,000 plus a trip to Montego Bay, and we thank you. Sit right there for just a second. Mark, I have a bowl full of keys I'm going to give to Stephanie, but you've won $200, and we thank you for being on the Hollywood Squares. How about a nice hand from Mark Fuente? Thanks, Mark. I will stir these keys up and put the magic bibbidi-bobbidi-boo on them, and Stephanie, pick a key. One of these keys will start a Buick. Which card will you try today? Will that key start the Skyhawk? Will it start the Century? Look out, it's the Skylark. What about the Regal? What about the Sabre? It'll start one of them, Stephanie. What do you think?
I'm going to try the Skyhawk.
The Skyhawk and Stephanie and her Good Luck Celebrities right after this. We'll be right back. Evans and Garry Marshall. Garry, is there a new film coming out that we'll be seeing soon you produced?
Directed Beaches.
You directed Beaches?
Coming out in this Christmas.
Bette Midler?
Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey.
Oh, good, yeah. And our Stefanie will be looking forward to that. She'll drive her car to that, maybe. Right. Good luck with this Skyhawk. Shadoe, tell us about the Skyhawk.
Well, the Buick Skyhawk is small and versatile with contemporary styling and lots of fun to drive with a long, long list of standard equipment. It's the Skyhawk, furnished by Buick.
It's worth $10,175. Good luck on the count of three, audience and stars. She's going to turn the key, help her out. 1, 2, 3.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following: for silky smooth skin, one-touch depilatory removes unwanted hair with no mess or odors from the hair removal specialist Inverness. And Pepsodent Fluoride toothpaste fights cavities and plaque, gets teeth their whitest. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you rub your teeth with Pepsodent. And cholesterol-free Pompeian extra virgin olive oil. Extra flavor at no extra cost. Pompeian, the olive oil with something extra. And shout. Now improved with 25% more cleaning power. Want a tough stain out? Well, you shout it out. Whew.
Follow Scott Bakula on an incredible journey through time on Quantum Leap tonight at 7. Followed by the First Lady of Mystery, Angela Lansbury, in Murder, She Wrote, tonight at 8, right here on USA.